Doesn't feel right. Guys, it's not the pilot, it's a hardware problem.
Punch out! One lock everyone! It's hot for you! We're going down, Venus! I'm going in! Come on in! You can't shoot it! It's hit! Copy, increase the speed!
Yo, welcome back to Project Gaming. This is Al here. So I've been looking at white monitors for a while now, and some of you might know white gaming monitors are quite rare in the market for some reason. So recently I came across a brand called Titan Army. It's a Chinese brand that hasn't really penetrated the international market yet. Weird name to be honest, but seems they got some decent monitors at a pretty good price. So I decided to pick one out, and the model I got is the A34QGN model. It's in the curved monitor lineup, and most importantly, it's white. So before we begin, please subscribe to our channel, help us like the video, hit the bell notification, and let's get into unboxing. The monitor has a screen size of 34 inches with external dimensions of 827mm by 370mm. It's got a vertical tilt forward of 5 degrees and backwards of 20 degrees, as well as a horizontal tilt of 15 degrees left and right. It also has an up and down slide of about 135mm, and the viewing angle is about 178 degrees. The monitor comes with a screen ratio of 21:9 and a resolution of 3440 by 1440p. It uses a VA panel, has a decent refresh rate of 165 Hz, 1 millisecond response time, 3001 static contrast ratio, 16.7 million display colors, HDR 400, and 1000R curvature. So curvature on monitors usually come in 1000R, 1500R, and 1800R, where the lower the number, the more curved it is. Personally, it's my first time using a monitor with such a deep curve, and I'm liking it so far because it feels easier and much more natural on the eye. So the interface has 3 HDMI ports, 1 DP port, 1 USB Type-C, and an audio out. On the bright side though, it's got built-in external speakers, which I guess isn't too useful in most situations, but it did come in handy when I didn't have any speakers around during my first few days of setting up. And actually the speakers are pretty bad quality. So the base stand uses a metal material. It's the only metal piece within the monitor, which is a wise choice as it gives good balance and stability to the entire unit. The base stand uses a 3-legged setup that stretches pretty far out, giving it even more stability. The rest of the build is pretty much plastic, but it's sturdy and the fitment is quite decent. No creaks, no sharp edges. I'd say this product is pretty good considered that it's not QC'd outside of China. All right, so we're gonna play with the menu. So the menu button is directly at the center and below the monitor. It comes in the form of a joystick where you can toggle left, right, up and down. If you toggle left, then it's the display method. So these are all the display methods available. USB Type-C, DP, HDMI, all the basic stuff. If we toggle up, I think these are viewing styles. So as you can see here, the instructions aren't very clear because there's no text. There's logos only. So this video mode, this would be reading mode because it's a little bit darker. This is night mode for dark settings, and this should be reading mode, so that your typical blue light filter mode. If we toggle right, then we have the main settings menu. So all the basic settings you can set here. Gaming settings, picture settings, color settings, and all the other settings as well. And then if we toggle down, these are the different types of crosshairs you can choose from if you're gaming. And yeah, and the power button is the same as the menu button. So the design isn't really that good because you can accidentally press up and your monitor closes. So after going through all the details, it's time to get to the most important part, which is price. So this monitor retails for approximately $260 US, which is insanely cheap for the specs that it's providing. So I've come up with, 3 competitor brands, well, 2 brands, LG and Samsung, with similar specs. And these monitors are going in the mid 400 range, which means that you're getting almost 50% off for essentially the same specs, which is amazing value here. So overall, I'd definitely recommend this monitor. I've been using it for a couple weeks now, mainly for content creation and for gaming. And so far it's been wonderful, no issues. The only concern that I have would be the menu. So the menu is really difficult to navigate and it doesn't look really pleasant. Actually, it looks quite ugly. They can definitely upgrade on that. Also, there's limited information on this monitor. Basically, you would have to go to the website, but the website is not very well designed. Other than that, everything is great, especially that given the price is so cheap, that alone definitely makes it a value buy. So that's it for now. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, leave us a comment if you have any questions regarding this monitor. Oh, and please help like the video as well, and see you in the next one.